Good morning, everyone. This is Scroll Talk. Right now, we're talking about PTCRY. So we got a comment on the YouTube video. The PTCRY video 1 ended a little bit early. People didn't quite understand it. And we had this great comment from Inconstant Moo, which really hones in on something I kind of got wrong in PTCRY. And we're going to fix that now. So it's unfortunately I got to make the equation a little bit longer. I got to add one term, but I think it makes things better. It's now going to be called PTCRY. So this is going to be a longer video. 10 minutes is my max because then I got to go. So 10 minutes. I'm hoping we can do it in 5, but we have a lot to get through. So let's just jump in. Let me pop open TLD draw again. We're going to need this guy. Here is our something else. Where's our, okay. So this is where we left off last time with PTCRY. But let's take a different approach. We're going to change the equation. So let me actually just update this blog post. PTCRY is now, wait, let me just do a little to do, redirect. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that actually. All right, we're going to rename this to, oh, look at this. Let me make myself bigger. Okay. I'm going to rename this to PTCRY. PTCRY. The T is going to stand for tokens. Maybe we'll name it something else in the future. I wanted to do words, but like PWCRY doesn't, and then you go PWCRY, but that doesn't really roll off the tongue. PTCRY, it's not bad. PTCRY. So we're going to have to update that image. So where did that just go? And now let me just make a redirect page just because PTCRY.scroll, this is just going to redirect to PTCRY.html. Okay, so we don't break people. Now I need to update that image. All right, so PTCRY, an equation about syntax potential. We'll keep that. Open graph image, PTCRY. Gotta update a couple things. Okay, we're gonna give credit to these folks who helped us crack this. So, all right, but first let's add the T in here. So, KTech, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's a fantastic library. Okay, I'm just gonna do a find replace. By the way, this episode of Scroll Talk is sponsored by Starbucks. Starbucks. They have heavy cream. Okay. PTCRY is equal to the number of tokens T raised by the number of columns C. Get rid of this because that was just confusing. Raised by the number of rows, aka lines, we can keep that. Raised by the number. If you view the source code, you will see PTCRY explains according to view 3 syntax rules supported as 4 syntax rules, 3 syntax rule, 4 concepts, 3 syntax rules. Let me think. Spaces, new lines, indent. Yeah, I mean, really only 3 syntax rules, 3 delimiters. How are we doing on time? We got 6 minutes left. Because means why nearly. If you set, let's do this. If you set T and C and R to A, increase the amount of processable from 16 million to 8 trillion. I from 1 to 8. So let's just 8 to the 8 to the 8. What is that? Can we do Python? Python 3. Does this give us what we want? Nope. Ah, man. How can we quickly do, what language does powers real well with big numbers? I'm just gonna go to Mathematica. Let's go to Mathematica. If anyone would do this well, it'd be Mr. Stephen Wolfram himself. What's going on with my internet here? Oh, a broken link. That's not good. Mathematica. Wolfram. Jeez, there's another Mathematica. Oh my goodness, try now. Where's try now? Try now. Okay, so I want 8 to the 8 to the 8 to the log in. Password. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure out why we have a broken link in PLDB. Start my trial. What the hell is this? Alright, screw this. Need an open source alternative to Wolfram. I mean, can I just do this in JavaScript? I think I might get a big number. Math pow. 8 to the 8. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, that's 16 million. Math pow. 8 to this. Infinity. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. From a large number to a very large number. From to, okay. Right. P equals, okay, let's just fix this. T, and I'll explain what the heck is going on in a minute. Barely works, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little thank you. Thank you to, and if I forgot anyone, I apologize. Thank you to Mark Ford, and who else gave me that feedback here that I referenced? And inconstant moo. And inconstant moo for the feedback. Okay. 2 minutes left. Okay, let's push this. I didn't update the image. I'm gonna update the image after. I'm gonna update stuff. You know what? I'm gonna update that stuff right after I finish this video. Let's go back to the TL draw. Okay, so imagine. No, let's actually just use the sandbox. No, not this. Let's use the sandbox. Scroll notation sandbox. Okay, imagine our language, we have just words, right? So imagine we can only have, let's do T equals, say we have 3 tokens, C equals 1, R equals 1, and I equals 1. All right, and say our tokens are start, stop, walk. We can only have 3 programs. P equals 3. That's it. We can just say start, stop, walk. That's it. We can only have 3 programs. But now let's set C equal to 2. Now we can have stop, walk, walk, stop, walk, whatever. Or sorry. Now we can have a couple more programs. You know, there's a combination. That's, what's that? 3 to the 2. We can have 9 programs. Now let's add a couple more words in there. Let's set tokens equal. Let's add jump and duck. Now T equals 5, and we can have, we can have more programs. Let's set R equal to 2. If R equals 2, now we can have 2 lines. We can say start walking and then jump. Okay, maybe do a jump duck. You can have more programs. And now let's set, but I still equals 0. Now let's set I equal 2. So now we can have 2 levels of indentation. Let's add a couple more words. Let's add scared, and let's add if, and let's add or, And let's add fight. Okay, so now we've got 4. What's this? We got about. Sorry, 1 second. W equals 8. And so. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. I equals 2. Now we can do programs like start, walk. If scared, now we indent. Okay, so we've got a new context here. We can say start, run. Do we have the word run? Or we can have a new context, start, fight. And if not scared, then we can just say walk, keep walking. That's basically a little bit of indentation goes a long way because this gives us context. So the meanings of words can change. You get scopes. You get conditionals. So like we can go into this context if this condition is true. You could do definitions in here. Like if we added a token, define scared, just define flight. We could say, and then we could turn this into a function if scared flight or something. So scopes are really useful. We get them once we set indent a little bit. So I'm over time. Maybe that explains it a little bit more. But yeah, so the equation was slightly wrong because it was still, the dominant term is still the C to the R to the I, but the cry, but it's important to get the tokens in there. It could be words, but like I said, PTCRY sounds better. Apologize for the length, but I had to do a lot of things on the side. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for the feedback. I really appreciate that. I feel like we've made the equation better already. Keep it coming. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers.